So say that thing about purpose again. That was really good.
So for me, like the way I look at life, I believe God put us here for a purpose, and we are purposely here to be an answer to somebody's question.
And I completely agree with that, because sometimes I say to myself, I know being here, it's not all about myself. Like I know a lot of people say this thing about they're selfish and stuff like that, like selfish is good, but I don't find fulfillment if I'm just trying to do something for myself. Because it's just like, okay, I gain it, but then what? You know what I mean? I want to do something for somebody, like friends, family, because then I end up feeling fulfilled. And people say, oh, you're always so happy, and it's like, I'm happy, but I'm happy because I did something for somebody else, right? So to me, happiness and joy are two completely different things. Being happy is like, you know, you show a good face, you know, you smile, you're nice, but being joyful is like even through adversity, you just have that joy. You just have a joy, you know what I mean? It's different. It's different levels. So yeah.
I agree. I feel like happiness is almost like an emotion, like it'll come and go in waves.
Exactly. And
it can be at different levels at different times, different situations. But joy is like a part of character.
Agreed. Agreed. Because even days I feel down, it's like people say, oh, you seem so happy, and it's like, today wasn't the best day, but I know people can feel that joy out of me, because like you said, it's a character that you have. Anybody that I come into contact with, you know, I just try to make sure that I have some kind of good or meaningful impact on their life. I don't do it for anything in return, but just to at least just to feel like we were saying, that sense of joy, and just seeing like a smile on somebody else's face, or being a part of the reason why they wanted to try something else or get into something else is why I do what I do. Yeah, I'm just a cool person. just a very chill person. I don't mean cool as in I think I'm all that or anything, but I mean cool like just a very chill person. I never take anything to either extreme. Never too up there and never too down. I just like to keep it, you know, main of the road. And I think that's where you're most observant as well. When you're just right there in between, you get to see both levels. And
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm
deep thought.
I'm one of those people who's very observant as well. It's like every door I walk into is a new environment.
Yes.
That there's a new language, there's a whole different way to operate in a certain culture. Like each door to me is like a new culture, a new language, maybe a part of me that I have to pull out, but still have to find, because I don't want to walk into a place with old wisdom.
Absolutely. I love that, Maria, because me and my sister were talking the other day. There's this saying about you know, fake it till you make it, right? And me and my sister were like, you know, we always heard that and you grew up by it, like if you're not confident, you make sure you walk into a room and just fake it, you know what I mean? But we said that's not what it is. I think what it is when you go into a room, and even if you feel like reserved, find yourself. Find that person in you that wants to be outgoing, and when it comes out, that's really you. Like, you don't have to fake it. I think people can tell when you're faking an emotion, right? So with me, like, I'm a very reserved person. Like, if I had my choice, I would just hide, like, you know, but dance has brought me out, like, more outgoing. So when people see me in class and I sometimes tell them, you know, I'm a really reserved person, they're like, you're lying. It's like, I'm not lying, right? But when you see me being outgoing, that's part of myself that, you know, is real, because it's like, I like you, I want to get to know you, and I'm so happy you're here. And when you see that part of me, it's really a part of me. And then there's another part of me that's more reserved and, you know, quiet and prefers to read and something. You know what I mean?
I think it's wisdom, though, because
it's wisdom,
not everyone has the capacity to receive the fullness of who you are.
Yes.
I'm a woman of faith, and
absolutely.
Like I believe.
Same here.
Yes,
same here. And a man of faith, I just.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
And like I believe, like only God really knows everything that He put in us, and it's like He's given us our breath to discover that still.
Absolutely.
And like every door, like I was
Absolutely.
saying, like is like an opportunity to see what tools to dig up or seeds to dig out, and what we can nourish to flourish.
I love it, and especially when you say that seeds. Like everything I go into, it's like this is a seed. It never has to start full bloom, right?
Ooh.
Everything starts as an example. You don't have to be everything that you want to be in that one day. You grow into everything, right?
Yes.
But you got to keep watering it, you know? You got to keep at it, but it will bloom eventually if you just put that faith in it, right? That's how I see it. Because I think the fulfillment comes to on the journey, not on the instant. Like if you really think about it, when people, like, I don't do gardening, but I know people who do gardening. And when they're in their flower beds or whatever like that, they seem to be the most happiest doing the planting and the seeding. I mean, they just love the process, and they're going in and they love watering it, waking up in the morning, you know, seeing, discovering the weather. And then they're the most happiest when it's actually growing in the process. And then when it fully blooms, then they have this sense of peace, relaxation, and rest.